Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about how to use ChatGPT to build a resume or to enhance our current resume. And you're going to learn how to use ChatGPT to take everyday skills like buying groceries and turn that into a skill on your resume, one that looks professional and makes a lot of sense there. And then we'll look at how to use ChatGPT to role play as an interviewer and how to sort of coach us on the best way to answer interview questions. But before we get into that, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give the video a like if you haven't done so already. And then let's go ahead and get into the video. All right, so now I've got a blank ChatGPT window open, and I've copied an IT desktop support service technician job from Indeed. What I've done is I've copied the job description and the requirements, and I'm going to paste those into ChatGPT and tell it to build an example resume of someone who matches that job. This is the job I want. Build a resume for someone who is perfectly qualified to do this job. Okay, and so now ChatGPT has built a resume for someone who is perfectly qualified for this job description that I put in here. But I want to take that a step further. I want to have it build the resume for me based on my skills. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy my resume and I'm going to paste it into the ChatGPT window. Let's go ahead and do that. This is my current resume. Rewrite it and make it better match for this job. Do not add any skills that aren't on my resume, but you can rewrite my current skills to make them a better fit. All right, so now it's taken my resume that I pasted in there. It's rewriting all the information to make it better match these jobs. It's going to take my skills, reword how they are to make it a better fit for some of the things that this job posting is asking for. All right, and so now I have my resume that's rewrote, better aligned with that job posting. So that's one way to use ChatGPT to sort of enhance your resume for a specific job. Let's do something else. Let's say you don't have a good resume. My resume already sort of matches that job, so that's not a great example for someone who's trying to expand outside of their current career field. Let's do this just for fun. I'm good at surfing the web and watching videos on Facebook. Rewrite that so it better matches this job. Proficient in navigating online platforms and efficiently sourcing information through various digital channels. That's a way you can take skills that aren't really skills and make it look like a skill on your resume. And I'm not lying. If I'm able to surf the web, I'm able to navigate online platforms, and I'm able to source information through various digital channels. That could be YouTube, that could be Facebook, even TikTok. All right, so let's take that a step further. What are some daily things that most people do that could be reworded to match requirements for this job? So as you can see here, I've got a full list of things, 10 different items here. Participate in virtual meetings with family or friends. Anytime that you do a Zoom call, a FaceTime call, then you're doing remote collaboration. If you've documented your personal expenses, if you've got your own bill spreadsheet, then documentation, inventory management, keeping track of household supplies. If you know that you need to go to the grocery store when you're running low on paper towels, then you can put inventory management on your resume. These are all things that you can add to your resume based on just everyday things that you do. Most people aren't taking advantage of their resume like this, and they could be. With ChatGPT, it makes that really easy to do, and it puts it into nice professional looking wording. All right, so now I've got a new ChatGPT window open, and I pasted the job description from Indeed back into the window here, and I've said at the bottom, I have an interview coming up for this position. I want you to role play as an interviewer, and when I answer, you'll coach me on how to make my answer a better answer for an interview. Start now. So I'm going to go ahead and send that. All right, so now it's said, absolutely, I'd be happy to help with this exercise. Let's dive into a role play scenario. We'll begin the interview now. Good morning. I appreciate you coming in today. We're eager to find a dedicated individual to join our team as a desktop field technician. Let's start with a fundamental question. Could you please describe your experience with Windows and Office applications and how that experience would aid you in performing the daily responsibilities of a field desktop technician position at our company? I'll say I've installed Windows a bunch of times. This is a terrible answer, by the way. And I use Outlook daily. So I'm going to go ahead and send that, and then we'll see how it responds. Thank you for sharing that. Your response is concise, but in an interview setting, it would be beneficial to provide more detail and structure in your answer to better demonstrate your competency and experience. Here's how you could potentially expand on that. And then it's giving me ways to expand on that answer. One of them is I have comprehensive experience with various Microsoft operating systems, including Windows 7, 8, 10, and have performed numerous installations, upgrade, and troubleshooting tasks. So this is sort of the answer that you want to give for an interview setting, and ChatGPT will role play that for you. Let's look at this. Give me 25 interview questions for this position. Just a list. So now it's going to generate a list of what type of questions that I can expect to experience in an interview for this type of position. And you can do this for any job. You can go on Indeed, Monster, wherever. If you know you've got a job interview coming up, you can say, hey, this is the job I have coming up. Prepare some interview questions for me. And then you can role play just like this with ChatGPT to get the sort of the best way to answer all of those questions. And then if you've already updated your resume and added all your special skills, then you're set. So I hope you enjoyed that video. It's a fun way of how to use ChatGPT to help you prepare for an interview and how to help you make your resume better. You may not have the best resume, but there's a lot of things that you can put on there that you probably hadn't considered until you saw this video. So I hope it was helpful for you. And if you haven't already, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button, give the video a thumbs up, and I'll see you next time.